Hello, everyone, and welcome to Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands. We're finally playing another Prince of Persia game! I'm excited! Okay, this game was released in 2010 to kind of correspond with the release of the Disney film adaptation of The Sands of Time, which is actually, it's not as good as the games, but it's an entertaining movie if you're in the mood for that kind of adventure type thing. This game is actually one of 4 different versions of the same game. So there's 4 games that were released, all called Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, and they all have different storylines. I'm playing the PS3 version, which is probably the most well-known. There's also release for the Wii, which I might play at some point. We'll see. The PSP and the DS. This game actually takes place after the Sands of Time, but before Two Thrones or before Warrior Within and Two Thrones. There's a 7-year gap between those games, and this is one of the things that happens in between those. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah, normal. Why did I go to easy? Oh. I have played through this before. I've played through the whole thing at least once. I know I've started it multiple times and played however far I got. I remember, as always, I remember larger story beats, but no details about stuff.
This place is very familiar.
Who are you? What have you done?
You ask as if I were a ruffian, a wanderer with no place in this palace. Know that I am a son to King Shahraman, and brother of Prince Malik, who rules here in our father's name. I did not come here seeking a mythical army. I was sent to study alongside my brother, that someday I might be as great a leader as he is. This territory was once the heart of King Solomon's mighty empire. According to legend, it holds a secret we are sworn to protect. Perhaps that secret is the reason the fortress is much sought after by neighboring kingdoms. Malik was sent here so the army would have a strong commander, to discourage attacks. But even Malik's famed strength could not discourage everyone. This is not the glad welcome I was expecting.
Alright, here we are. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have fun with this controller, I can tell. Oh my god, he jumps so far. The prince is, of course, voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Anybody who's familiar with these games should recognize him immediately as the prince. Yeah. I love, he's, you know, oh, R2. I immediately went for, that's the one thing, so the controls are different. You know, all the games,
Malik. He'll be planning a way out of this.
all the PS2 games had a shared control scheme that was changed for this. So it's gonna take me a minute because, like, I'm gonna hit all the wrong buttons because I am. The PS2 controls are just ingrained into my hands at this point. But obviously, the prince can do the same kind of the same kind of kick, stab, slash, wall run, all the same kind of mechanics. I do. So the music for this game, you know I love talking about the music. The music for this game is actually done by Steve Jablonsky, who is the composer behind the Transformers films, among other things. Oh, I see. And his score.
Climbing up here wasn't the best idea.
Ah, Prince. I love him. Anyway, this score is fantastic. If you're like trying to study, or if you need something, if you want something on, but you know, not anything really distracting, this soundtrack is phenomenal. I highly recommend it. Yeah, different than the guy who did the PS2 games again, but excellent, excellent score.
I'm starting to feel that the odds in this battle are not in our favor.
Let's do it. Circles, dodge. Okay, I'm gonna get the hang of this. What's gonna be fun is, you know, I'm playing this. Oh, dude! At the same time that I'm playing The Hobbit, so I'm gonna have fun, like, keeping control schemes separate. I'm hoping that, like, you know, I mean, they're different. For a minute, I thought he was gonna jump off the ledge, and I was like, no, that's not what I wanted. I'm hoping that they're different consoles. You know, the controller feels different in my hand. You know, I'm hoping that makes a difference, but I don't know. We'll see. Those, obviously, that's like health, experience, that kind of thing. There's a skill tree. Let me see if I can. So the start menu. If we go to the pause menu, I mean, where we get to hear the amazing main theme. I don't guess it's on here yet. Okay, yeah, it's not on here yet. But there are like skill trees and.
The only way out is to climb up.
Excuse me. Kill this pot. So. Alright, let's do it. Oh, gosh. I've missed this. I say that now. Rage is gonna happen. Probably. I guarantee it. But, oh. I love how he controls and the wall running and the,
No one's shooting arrows at me in here. Not yet, anyway.
He just controls so smoothly. Like, it's amazing. God, I love it. Okay. I have got to get on the ball with figuring out how to make prop swords, because I want to make some of the Prince of Persia weapons and things. the stuff. I think we can. I bet we can. Oh, yeah, cool. Huh, nice.
Where to now?
Boop. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do enjoy this game. It's good. Not as good. It's not as good as Sands of Time. I don't think anything can be as good as Sands of Time. That could be. I could be biased, but you know, it's just my opinion. I just think Sands of Time pushes so many of the right buttons for stuff.
This reminds me of Azar. This also reminds me of Azar.
Zod, of course, being the place, where Sands of Time takes place. Ow! Die, minion. Well, no rage yet, but so far it's not hard either. There we go. I think we go this way. I didn't even stop to look. I'm just like,
Worse and worse.
I love the prince as a character. Like he's just fun. I do still want to do some of his costumes. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Got a lot to do, you know? Boop. Go, go, go. Roll, hell yeah.
Back to the gate. Follow the prince.
Okay, up. I love to, I know I've mentioned this before in previous games, the way you can move around the environment. It's just really fun. It encourages you to kind of look around and stuff.
Make way for the prince. Malik! He must not hear me with the battle going on.
Ah, I could have broken some pots, but I did not. I don't, it's okay. Hello, boys. Stab! Pound! Awesome. I hope the sound's okay. I always say that. I always test the sound, but you know, that doesn't always... I'm limited in what I can test sometimes, and it doesn't always... Just because I test the sound doesn't always mean that the sound's actually good. I've had a lot of times happen where I've tested the sound. Hello. Oh. Okay, I actually I have to take this, so 1 second. Sorry about that. Where were we? I ordered so I've been slowly, whoa, my microphone like peeked out for a second. It looked like it did. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I ordered. Scoot back a little bit away from the mic. There we go.
Like I can grab on here.
Oh yeah. I've been kind of ordering like furniture and stuff for the house. And I ordered some bedside tables, like some nightstands, a pair of them. And I ordered them. So the dresser, my dresser that I bought, one of the first pieces of furniture that I bought for this house, I bought at a yard sale. I bought at a yard sale for like ridiculously cheap, considering like it's a Pennsylvania house. If you know anything about furniture, like Pennsylvania House were furniture makers, and they made some really nice stuff. I mean, solid wood, really, really nice furniture. And they're out of business. That, you know, you can't, they don't exist anymore. So any kind of stuff that you want to get from them, you have to get through like antique stores and stuff. So I bought the dresser, and then I found like a highboy dresser off of eBay a while back and ordered it, and now I found a pair of nightstands also on eBay. So that was the guy who's like picked it up and is delivering it for me. He was calling to say when he would be by with my stuff. So I'm extremely excited. This will actually finish off my bedroom pretty much, except for I don't have like a oh, I see. I don't have hello. I don't have a, what do you call it, headboard, like for the, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Heck yeah, man, that was awesome. I don't have like a headboard or anything for the bed, but that's really not, like, you know. But at this, then I'll have all the, hi, you just hiding in a hole, huh? You're just hiding in the corner, hoping I wouldn't see you. Trying to ambush me. I see how it is. Yeah, so I'm super excited. It's so funny hearing this music, because, like, I'm not kidding when I say that I have listened to the soundtrack to this game a lot, and I'm super familiar with it. And it's just fun to, wrong button, to be able to like hear it in game and be like, oh, I remember. It's like, oh, I know it. I know this. Same thing happens. Like I watched the other night. I had a movie night and I watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which I'd seen in theaters. I love that movie. I think it's great. But I've listened to the soundtrack, the score, because James Newton Howard wrote a fantastic score for that movie. And I've listened to the score so many times, you know, and so it was fun listening to the movie, watching the movie, because I was like, oh my gosh, I know all these tracks, I know what's going on. It's just fun. The same thing with this, with like video games and stuff. It's just like, oh, music. I'm a music nerd. You guys know this. You should know it anyway. Huge music nerd. That's not what I intended to do, but I mean, it worked out. I wish I could do this. Like, I'm working out, but not like, you know. Maybe one of these days, if I work out enough, maybe I'll, you know. 'Cause yeah, I've been trying to get into like a workout routine and stuff. Just because, you know, I'm not out of shape, but I'm not in shape either, you know, and I'm not like, I've reconciled that like I'm never gonna be this really super skinny person because I'm just not built that way, you know, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with who I am, but would not mind, you know, it's like I've been at a better weight, you know, in the past, and I wouldn't mind just being a little bit better in shape, a little bit more toned, a little bit more, you know, I'm just like, yeah. So I'm just working out to try and...
Malik! Is this how you welcome family? Ho! You've picked a bad time for a visit. I would have said you picked a bad time for a war. Well, next time I expect you, I'll tell my enemies not to invade. It's fortunate you're there. We need this gate open. The mechanisms are on those towers. Once you activate them all, the gate will rise. I assume since you got yourself up there, it won't be a problem. Not at all. Good. And then get down here quickly. I don't want to tell our father you were injured while in my care. Your care? Quickly now.
You try to record, man, and people just call. No, that was It's my dad calling because he's on the road right now, coming back from visiting family in Indiana, and they had stuff, and I completely forgot that they had like things that we weren't able to get last time because we didn't have room in the car, and he's just asking if I'm going to be around so he can drop it off.
Hurry and get down here! There's no way down! Go on, I'll meet you! The vault! Head to Solomon's vault! Solomon's vault? What's he planning?
Alrighty. Yeah, so I apologize for my chicken, my ringtone. I don't know how much you could hear in the video. I won't know until I edit, but that ringtone, by the by. In case you guys were wondering and want to look it up because it's epic and amazing, it is the theme song.
Yes. I'll just take the long way around. Much faster.
It is the theme song to a chicken-themed roller coaster in Germany. I'll just let you kind of process that for a second. Yeah, it's called the I guess the Wild Hildy, maybe, or Wild something like that is the name of it. Yeah, you should definitely look it up. I highly recommend. It's a great theme song. But yeah, that's what my ringtone is. Apologize as you hear all my clicky buttons. Punched him. That was awesome. Ow. I should have dodged. I don't... Ta-da! Okay, cool. Where am I going? I came around and they were all and I'm lost. And you all are like, yeah, 'cause you're okay, here's this door. Okay, there's a panel somewhere then, a switch somewhere to get it. I just have to find the switch. Oh, I know where it is. It's on the other side, isn't it? Oh, well, no, because that... What? Okie doke. Am I blind? Don't answer that. Can I roll through? That's got bars in front of it. What? I don't see anything to climb or... Alright, well, yeah, whatever. The guy who voices Malik, by the way, is a man named John Segan, I guess is how I pronounce. I don't know. It's S-Y. There it is. What the heck? C-Y-G-A-N. Yeah, I don't, he's been in a lot of stuff, but I don't know, I didn't recognize anything, so, I recognize stuff he's been in, but not any, like, he's done a lot of, like, additional voices for stuff, and any kind of named characters that he's played I didn't really recognize, but he has been around. I think he's a good choice for Malik. He and the prince sound like...
Did I keep you waiting? I was tired from traveling all day, so I stopped in the baths to relax for a while. Then I had a nice hot meal, and now I'm ready to help you defend your kingdom.
I don't know, but he and the prince sound like they could have... I don't know, they sound like brothers to me.
Fall back! To the gates!
Those gates lead to the treasure vaults. I'll need to find a way down there.
Oh, indeed. Well, we got a column here, so that's something. The camera in these games, for the most part, is...
Retreating to the vault. Did he plan to release King Solomon's army? He'd be mad to rely on a mythical army to stop this invasion. I have to warn him.
Yeah, the camera does pretty decent at being helpful. Hello, peepsies. Smack. Kick. Okay. You dead? Yep. Nice of their bodies to just go poof. Oh, right. Boop. I have tutorials on. I may end up turning them off if they get to be like, okay, I know. I'll turn them off, but one cool thing about there being a Prince of Persia movie is that there's Prince of Persia Lego sets. Just as FYI, in case you didn't know that. That's very cool. I have one. They're all, of course, out of... retired. That's what I was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, they're all retired, so you have to get them from places like eBay or, you know, used. But I got one. I have one. There's others that I've looked at that I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I kind of want it. But, you know, Legos are pricey. Oh. You can't jump over him. He's like, no. He kind of bowls people over when he falls. That's really cool. God, this music. But anyway, yeah, I have one. It's really cool. So I have like the Dagger of Time as a little Lego thing, you know? It's pretty cool. I was like, oh, look at it. It's got spike traps, so I was like, perfect.
Must be another way in.
A giant hole in the wall. Whoa. Yeah, these games here actually marked the last of the Prince of Persia video games. They didn't make any more after this, which is really sad. I think it's a missed opportunity. Oops. Column rotating, you think you're on the right place and you actually hit the stick like one time too many and so you rotate one more time and then you jump and it's like, no, not what I meant. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think it's too bad because the Prince of Persia is really cool. Like the world and stuff is really neat. I guess I don't know what they would do with, you know, because the prince's storyline is kind of wrapped up, so yeah, I don't know what more you would do with Prince of Persia. Exactly. I don't know. But yeah, this was Mark's last game. This is not the last game I will be playing. There's another one that is not in this timeline. It's a different character. He's also called the Prince, but he's not the same Prince. That one came out in 2007, so it predates this one. But I just figured I'd go ahead and play this one since it's in the kind of in the canon or whatever, you know, and then I'd go on to that one because it's not like it really matters what order you play them in, so. I enjoy that one as well, so I'm excited to play it at some point. At some point in the future. After this one.
By the time I reached the vaults, I understood why Malik had come here. He had placed his last hope in the army. His only other option was retreat and defeat.
Are those vases? Smash! Oh, okay. There's nothing in them, but yes. Whoa! That's awesome! I love it. I love it! Almost hit the wrong button. Oh no, I'm always so bad at this. Maybe not. Oh, that wasn't. Oops. Okay, well, I miscalculated. I thought I was there when I wasn't, but. Whew. Look at all this treasure. I wish I had just piles of gold lying around. Although probably not, actually. I probably don't risk that, because then people would be, like, breaking into my house and stuff. I got distracted. I thought I saw somebody at the door. And it might have been. I'm expecting a package. So, I don't know if I don't know. Who knows, man. They don't knock anymore, you know, like UPS and FedEx and stuff. They don't actually knock on the door anymore. So you have to just either catch them. Sounds super weird. Yes, I know. Or just go check outside.
The invaders had reached the vaults before me. They had met with no resistance and were calmly stealing what treasure they could. I knew then the palace was lost.
I think it's neat, like, I mean, the subtitles are telling you what they're saying, but they're not speaking English. I mean, the implication really is that the prince is speaking Persian, you know. I don't know what language they're speaking, but I do think it's neat that it's not in English because it's not the same language the prince is speaking, which I think is really cool. I don't know why I think it's cool, I just do. I think it's a neat touch. Okay, well, we can climb this, I can tell. Ah, there we go. Ooh, I like that statue. She's got like snakies on her head. Something. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Oh, there's one. There's one. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hi. I didn't know you were still alive. Let me end it for you. There. Okay. I killed all your friends. Now I've killed you. Enjoy. Please climb. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Oh god. Ugh. Sorry. Whoop. And the camera's pointing that direction, so I assume we go over here. You kind of have to have good camera for a game like this, you know? Alright, I was pushing the wrong button. I don't... God. Nope. I'll point the stick in the right direction at some point. There we go. I'll get there, guys. Bear with me. Oh, what? No. Go. It's a trick. You gotta figure out which direction to push the stick. Okay, here we go. I love the music. You see what I mean though? Like, can you hear how awesome it is to just like study by and do work to and stuff? Oh, it's so good.
Malik!
At last. You said you would find a way. Maybe you are as skilled a warrior as our father says. It's good to see you. Come with me. We shall see what our enemies make of Solomon's army.
Malik, this is madness. You have to get out of here. Save yourself and what's left of your people.
My people are all but dead. You've seen for yourself the palace has fallen. There's no other way. If I can control this army, we can win this battle easily.
And if you can't control it, what then?
Would you have me retreat? And leave this power in the hands of my enemies? At least this way we have a chance.
This army isn't meant for man to use.
You know nothing about the choices a leader must make. If it is in my power to save this kingdom, I will do it!
I'm not trying to question your leadership. You don't even know what you're releasing.
As many warriors as the grains of desert sand.
It's glowing. Don't touch it.
It is only sand. What is... Falling! Look out!
Yeah, so in hindsight, this was maybe a really bad idea. Just, you know, can I run across this? I can. Yeah, unleashing, hindsight, am I?
Always sad.
Poor Prince.
What is that?
Oh, it's not a cutscene anymore. Oops.
This place is very familiar.
I think it's supposed to be like, in Sands of Time when you get the water.
That is how I found my way here. Where is here exactly? And who are you? And what do you know of King Solomon's army?
We are Razia, Queen of the Marid, Guardian of the Waters, and ally to King Solomon himself. We helped to seal that army away.
That would have been more than 1,000 years ago. You couldn't possibly...
I am of the Jinn. We are not so short-lived as humans, or so quick to forget things of vital importance. Do you know what your brother has unleashed? That army did not belong to King Solomon. It was sent to destroy him. The army was formed from the desert sand itself. It is a disease. The more sand it touches, the more soldiers it will create. If you do not trap it quickly, it will cover the world.
How can I stop it?
Do you still have the half of the seal you picked up?
Of course.
Good. That is a powerful magic. Alone it will help you fight the army. If you reunite the two halves, you will recreate its prism. You must find the other half of the seal and match it to this one.
Malik still has it.
Then you must find him, and quickly. We will give you the help of the Jinn.
What did you do?
If you wish to stop the army, you will need more time. I have given it to you.
Time?
And a final warning. The army is led by Ratash, one of the Ifrit. He will likely seek out the medallion. If you see him, do not fight him. You cannot hope to win against him.
I'll keep that in mind.
Go. There is no hope for this kingdom if you do not reunite the seal.
Why do I get the feeling this won't be as easy as it sounds?
Is it ever as easy as it sounds? Yeah, so Razia is voiced by a woman named Sally Saffioti. She's been in a lot of stuff. She was Petra in Horizon Zero Dawn. She was also Hunnigan in the Resident Evil games.
What was that place?
Among many, many other voices. That should be familiar.
This must be what she meant by giving me more time. Are these the powers of the Jinn?
Alright, there we go. I'm gonna hit that button by accident all the time. I'm gonna go for L1 and it's not gonna be it. And I'm gonna go for R1 some other random time when I'm trying to climb a wall and it's gonna rewind time. I'll be like, no, damn it. Phew. Ah! R1. God, I hit L1! What did I tell you? That was actually probably a good time to place this stop, but I did not. Oh, yikes! Some mo. Okay. Can I just... There we go. Some smacks. Yeah, so the blue restores our time ability things, and red is health. Phew.
These are the stables. I can get to the fortress through here.
Okay, I'm being sneaky. Okay, it just saved, so this is...
quiet. I can't even hear the battle anymore.
This is probably a good place to end it for this video. Yeah, we get to listen to the epic pause music. But yeah, I'm super excited to be playing some Prince of Persia again. This is a really great game. Frustrating. I remember some very, very frustrating bits, but still really good. So my controller's not giving me too much trouble, so I'm pleased. But yeah, anyway, I hope you're enjoying. Like, you know, comment, subscribe, all of that goodness, and yeah, till next time. Toodaloo.